Hello guys, and welcome to this class. Today we'll be looking at a very important aspect of sight singing, and which is what we call time signature. Time signature is very important both for beginner and a professional in music. You really need time signature. The knowledge of time signature helps you a lot in your journey of music. So that is why it's very paramount we're looking at it. So what is time signature? Time signature is not a difficult thing, but it is a symbol which indicates the number of beats contained in a bar and the value of each beat. In every song, in every sheet of music written, you will see it there written. If it is software notation, you see at the title bar where you see a figure up and a figure down, like you can see on the screen now. You see there's one number up and one number down. Then in staff, you will see it below the clef sign, whether treble sign or whether treble or bass clef, whichever one, you will see it below there. You see a figure written up and the other figure written down, as you can see on the screen now. So it is very important we know what time signature is, and we have different types of time signature, but we're going to look at the two basic time signatures, which are the simple time and the compound time. But first we'll look at the simple time. What is really a simple time signature? The simple time signature, how you identify it. First, you look at the figures written up. What are the numbers there? You see 2, you see 3, you see 4. If you can see any of these, you know that this time signature is simple. I'm not talking about what you see on that, but what you see up. If it is any of these 3 numbers, you know that, yeah, this is a simple time signature. Okay. Another important thing you need to know about time signature is when you look at every time signature, be it simple time or compound time, the figure that is up, that is the upper figure, tells you the number of beats contained in every bar, while the figure below, the lower figure, tells you the value of each of those beats contained in that bar. How do I mean? For example, if we have a time signature written 4/4, that is 4 up and 4 down. The 4 up tells us that in every bar there are 4 beats. Then the 4 down tells us that each beat contained in that bar is a crochet. That is, each beat should count as 1. But in a situation where we have 4/2, the upper figure shows us that there are 4 beats in each bar, but the figure 2 below tells us that each beat is a meaning, therefore each beat will count as 2. You can get the difference between them now. This one is 4/4, this one is 4/2. In 4/4 there are 4 beats. In 4/2 there are also 4 beats in every bar. But the difference is that for 4/4 each beat is 1. But for 4/2 each beat has the length, the duration of 2 beats. Well, you don't need to bother yourself to know what meaning crochet that is, because we are not yet teaching staff. But while I just brought it in so that you actually understand why we have time signature and what the upper figure stands for and what the lower figure stands for. For now, that is just what you need. When we get to the point where we begin to interpret songs, you will understand better. But for now, just hold it. But if you want to read more, I have a material that I've already written for that. You can just DM me. I will give you that material. You can read and understand more.